Hello there. We are back. Tonight we are going to be doing round 2 of season 2 of the Solo Crisis League. Solo Crisis League uses the DC Comics deck building game, mixing the different base sets with the different Crisis expansions and adding a few extra rules here and there just to up the challenge now and then. Today we're going to be playing the Heroes Unite base set with the Crisis 4 Crisis. The Crisis 4 Crisis is generally used with Teen Titans because that works a lot with ongoing cards and things of that nature, which Teen Titans base set is known for. But we're going to see how it works today with Heroes Unite. Our additional rules for all of Season 2 is that we've mixed the unused Crisis cards into the top half of the main deck. Now, in Crisis 4, there are no unused Crisis cards. There's a stack of personal Crisis cards instead, and what we've done is taken 2 of those and shuffled those in the top half of the main deck. And we'll see how that plays out. For our first hero, I chose to use Nightwing. This is the Heroes Unite version of Nightwing. And he reads, the first time you play an equipment during your turn, +1 power. The second time you play an equipment during your turn, draw a card. So he's kind of similar to Batman from the base game, but he does have that additional draw card option too, which I'm hoping to take advantage of as many times as possible. It always starts with Slade Wilson, who has the stack ongoing ability. After a player shuffles their discard pile, if they have a personal crisis, they gain a weakness. Okay, so that's after we shuffle our discard pile, so we're not going to start with one. We are, however, going to start with a personal crisis. Insecure. Discard each card with cost 5 or greater you control. Well, I don't control any cards. I only have 0 cost cards right now. You can't play cards of cost 5 or greater. Contribute a card with cost 5 or greater. Just a single one. That's not so bad. That could be a lot worse for our first crisis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for our hand here. Got to fill up that lineup, see what happens. Damian Wayne. Birthday Cake. Warm Embrace. Jarvis Tetch. Wait a second. No, he's right. I, for whatever reason, thought he was in the base game, not Heroes Unite, but I guess he is in Heroes Unite. Okay, so there's a few options out there, including 2 options that I can use to contribute to Insecure. Since we have a personal crisis, it's the beginning of our turn, we have to destroy the top card of the main deck. We're destroying Mara Al Ghul. Also, we can defeat this crisis at any time. We don't have to wait for there to be no villains in the lineup. However, we can't take on Slade Wilson until the lineup is clean of villains. So let's get started with this thing and see how we do. Here's our first hand. We have Vulnerability. Punch, 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 Punch. How many is that? 1, 2. Oh, sorry, that's 3 punches and 2 vulnerabilities. So that's not going to give me much of what I want. We'll get a kick. I was thinking I could take out Jarvis Tetch, but the problem with that is I need my hand to just also be stronger because I'm going to gain a weakness when I shuffle my discard pile here. And when I have to shuffle that discard pile, I'd rather have a stronger card in there than a weakness. All right, new card comes out. Warm Embrace. That's another Warm Embrace to contribute here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 power. Do I want Wally West or Birthday Cake? We're going to go Birthday Cake. Normally, I would go Wally West. I really like the Unity card system that this game uses. I think it's the best thing they introduced in Crisis 4, honestly. Though I am a big fan of the personal Crisis cards in the first place. Oh, I forgot to destroy a card. So actually, instead of this coming out, it would have been destroyed. Boop, and then this would come out. So anyway, as I was saying, I do like the personal Crisis cards. I like that everyone's facing their own challenge as opposed to everyone facing the same challenge. It doesn't change much for solo play, and that's what we're focusing on here. But in a group, I think the personal Crisis challenges are a lot more interesting sometimes than the group ones because everyone's working towards their own goal. But everyone also needs to beat their goal in order to succeed, and you can help each other in your own goals. So we shuffle our discard pile, which means we have to put a weakness into our discard pile. New card comes out. It was Oa, and we have to destroy the top card of the main deck. That's Green Lantern Ring. I didn't want to destroy that, but not really much of a choice there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What do we got? We have Birthday Cake, which is 3 plus 1 because of Nightwing, so that's 4, 5, 6, and 7. Well, we're definitely going to get Warm Embrace because I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I want to contribute. Unless I want to contribute Damian Wayne. The ongoing cards you control, draw a card for each discard this way. We'll get Warm Embrace. Yep, that's what we're doing. All right, new cards come out, and we have to destroy a card. Birthday Cake again. Birthday Cake. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 power. We're gonna get another Birthday Cake. Birthday Cake. Birthday Dad. Gotta destroy that Wally West because of Insecure. All right, gotta shuffle our discard pile, and we gain a weakness because we shuffled our discard pile. All right, I'm hoping that really shortly we're gonna have that 2, 3, 4, 5, that 5 cost card so we can get rid of Insecure. Not this turn. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go ahead and get Wally West. We wanted him anyway, right? New card comes out. Force Field, I like that one. Gotta destroy a card because of Insecure. Goodbye. I do like it when villains get destroy a personal crisis. That is a good feeling. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Birthday Cake. That's 4. 5 total. Let's go ahead. I'm going to get Oa. I do like how Oa works in contradiction to some of the other locations. Skeets, and got to destroy mine. I wanted that. Not only is it an equipment, but it's a high cost one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Warm Embrace is contributed. Insecure is gone. Okay. So total is 2, plus 3 is 5, plus this is 6, 7, and 8. We will buy Skeets, and we'll also get rid of Dr. Savonia. Dr. Savonia. I do wish there were more Marvel family characters within all of these games. I do like that Shazam was a big part of Heroes Unite and Crisis 2. I always thought that, given the nature of the crossover packs, I thought the Captain Marvel family would be really a good one. Give all 5 of them a character card, and then the various villains and stuff. I thought it'd be a lot of fun, and maybe someday it will. Maybe if we get a second Shazam movie soon, that'll be the case. So, new card comes out. Now, since we don't have a personal crisis, we don't destroy the top card of the main deck. I'm going to call that progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Ongoing, each time you play a Unity card, including this one, that player draws a card. Okay. Oa. At the start of your turn, if the top card of the supervillain stack has cost 10 or greater, draw a card. Well, he only costs 9. It's not the start of my card. Sorry, it's not the start of my turn anyway. But coming up, we will be able to do that. Total is 1, 2, and 3 power. We're going to get Force Field. I definitely want Ooh. Nope, we're going to get Force Field. And the reason for that is I could have taken out Jervis Tetch and then maybe gotten Slade Wilson next turn. The problem with that scenario is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have any defense cards yet. I think I have Skeets somewhere in here, but if I have Force Field in my discard pile now, it's going to come out relatively soon, and I might be able to defend myself from whatever that next villain's going to be. All right, we have another Birthday Cake, which with Nightwing is 4. 5 with a punch, 6 with a punch. We definitely want Starbolts. Or do I want to get rid of Jervis Tetch? Let's get rid of Jervis Tetch, and we'll get a kick to go with it. Nope. We'll get Katana to get another defense card, just in case Force Field doesn't work out the way we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. New card comes out. Ancient Map. Birthday Cake is 4 for us. 5, 6, 7, 8. Not quite enough for Slade Wilson. We will get that we'll get that Ancient Map. Get that Birthday Cake. And a kick. I think I'll allow myself maybe 2 more kicks before I kind of kick the habit. New card coming out. Ooh, new Personal Crisis. So now the new card comes out anyway. And we have to destroy a card for being the beginning of our turn and having a personal crisis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Unrequited Love reads. Discard each hero you control. That's Wally West. You can't play heroes. Contribute 2 heroes. I'm wishing I bought Damian Wayne earlier. He's not one I use a lot. Oh well. Alright, beginning of my turn. Birthday Cake. That's 4. Skeets. I can put a hero from my discard pile on top of my deck if I choose not to draw a card. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this early. So we're gonna put Wally West on top of our deck because of Skeets. And since we played a second equipment, we can draw the top card of the deck, which is Wally West. Contribute it to Unrequited Love and released at one of the 2 we need. That's a start, right? So we are at 4 power total. Force Field allows us to draw a card. It's vulnerability. 1 punch and those. So total of 5 power. We're going to get Damian Wayne now, and hopefully he comes up shortly so we can contribute him. Canary Cry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if you've seen Birds of Prey, but I really like that movie. Really like the soundtrack too. So 3 and 4 because of Nightwing. Let's contribute the Katana. Did I? I did. It was, did I get the last card destroyed? I don't think I did. I'm going to contribute Katana, though. That's 2 cards. That's 2 heroes that are destroyed, and goodbye Unrequited Love. So 4, 5, and 6 is enough for me to buy Starbolt and get rid of blank. New card comes out. We don't have to destroy anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's a slow hand. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go ahead and get Water Bearer. It's not my favorite card, but it is an equipment, and that's what we need. Just fill up with equipment and see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gets us 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we have a new ongoing card to put out. Ancient Map. Ongoing. Once during each of your turns, look at the top card of your deck. You may discard that card. Okay, well, we're going to do that. We played one, so we have 1 power from it also because we played the equipment. Shuffling up our discard pile here, which is going to gain us a weakness. So I'm just going to shuffle this up. Have to look at it. We may discard it. We will discard this punch. Just going to pause there real quick because I'm having a video issue, and I'm going to try and figure that out. Still going. Bear with me 1 minute while we figure this out. Sorry, people. Just trying. There we go. Got it. All right. Thank you for waiting. Okay. So we got that all figured out. And again, we had 1 power from Ancient Map, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is enough to buy Canary Cry. I'll buy it because she's a defense card, but I'm probably going to contribute her to something in the future. New card comes out. Killer Croc. It's always weird mixing up these sets and seeing unexpected cards come out because you don't normally see Killer Croc show up in a Teen Titans game. Whew, this should be interesting. Let's see. We have, with our punches, 1, vulnerability and weakness or nothing. 2, 3, 4, and then +1 for each superpower. You know how Nightwing's known for his superpowers. 5, 6, 7. Well, we got to 7. That's enough to get Killer Croc out of here and also buy a kick. I think that'll be the last of my kicks, though. I think that's the end of it for me. There we go. They're fleas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew, Water Bear. You may put the next ongoing card you buy or gain this turn into your hand. Okay? 2, but with Nightwing, that's 3. I can put a hero from my discard pile on top of my deck. Do I have any there? I don't have a single one, so we will just draw a card anyway. And then, because I played 2 equipment, I get to draw another card. Bringing our total to 2, 3 total. Okay, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I may discard any number of ongoing cards. Draw a card for each card discarded. Okay, so anyway, my total was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and another weakness. I think we'll just not discard a card. Yeah, we're not going to discard an ongoing card and use Damien's ability. We will use our 9 to buy their fleas, and we'll do Ancient Map to look at the top card. And since it's just a punch, we're going to discard that. New card coming up. Science Cell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Science Cell is useless during solo play usually. Well, useless during Crisis, period. We're going to get him because he's cost 6 cards, so when you get to contribute a card of cost 6, it helps to have him, something we're not going to use very much. And because he's an equipment, guess what? Bonuses all around. Alright, we are shuffling our deck, which means we gain another weakness. Each turn, Slade's still out there. We are getting weaker and weaker. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What do we got? Not a great hand. Especially early on, because Starbolt is something you want at the end of your deck, not something you want early on. Let's we'll use Ancient Map first. So does that count as first time you play? No, I don't think it's considered playing it when I just use its ability. Playing it only happens from hand, I'm pretty sure. I will not discard Birthday Cake, though. Nope. So anyway, that's going to be 4 then. 5, couple vulnerabilities. 6, 7 total. We'll get Science Cell. Normally I wouldn't, but with an equipment-based character, that seems the best way for me to take care of him. Dead Man we want, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's use Ancient Map's ability. Look at the top card. We will not discard that. But we will play Birthday Cake for 4 power. A couple weaknesses. 5 and 6. Getting Dead Man. When you buy or gain this card, you may destroy up to 2 cards in your hand or discard pile. In our discard pile, we have 1 weakness. That's gone. And we have a vulnerability here. We'll get rid of this one right there. And that happened. That's what we want. We're going to get rid of those things. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now we're doing something. You may put a hero from your discard pile on top of your deck. If you choose not to, draw a card. The only hero I have is Dead Man. He's worth 2 power. I think we'll just draw a card. So he's 1 power because of Nightwing. 2. I'm going to draw a card here because of Canary Call. Canary Cry. I don't know why I keep doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I get to draw a card because I played 2 equipment. So again, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then that's nothing for us. Ancient Map will play. We will discard this weakness. Well, we got Power of the Green, which is a good card. Just not what I want to do this turn. I want to get rid of Slade. 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to get rid of him before that other personal crisis within the stack shows up. Alright, so we have 2, 4, 5. Let's play Ancient Map. Yeah, we're going to discard that. 6, 7. What was I at again? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I may discard any number of ongoing cards you control. Draw a card for each discarded. Ooh, we are going to discard 2 ongoing. We'll discard Oa and Ancient Map. And then we can draw 2 cards, but I have to gain a weakness for shuffling my discard pile. So we are at 7. I just need 2 power out of these 2 cards to get Slade Wilson. That's not entirely true, is it? I have to beat Killer Croc, too. That might have been a waste of time. Sorry about that. Well, I guess I have to apologize to me, not you. Alright, there is our deck shuffled. 1, 2, because I discarded 2 ongoing cards, so we're at 7 power. 8, 9, 10. Get rid of Killer Croc leaves us with 6. Not enough for Slade. Oh well, we tried. Didn't think too clearly about that, I guess. Maybe next time. Soul Taker Sword. That's one we need right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, Birthday Cake puts us at 4. 5, 6, and draw a card. 7, 8. Couple weaknesses here. Brings us enough to get Soul Taker Sword. We're going to get another kick. We have so many weaknesses in our deck at this point that I'd like to get a few more stronger cards in. Just increase those odds that we're not, wasting our time. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I do want Indigo Tribe. Let's see what we get. Oa comes out. That's going to be 4 power. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. 10, 11. 11. I know what I've been saying. What I've been saying is, hey, get that Slade Wilson out of there. But I do really want Indigo Tribe. That's where I'm stuck right now. Indigo Tribe's still going to be there. We're going to get rid of Slade. I think that's the smart way to handle this. Or at the very least, I'm going to pretend that's the smart way to handle this. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gotta have a new card come out. Gotta get a new Personal Crisis because we defeated the supervillain. Malfunction. Discard each equipment you control. You can't play equipment. Contribute to equipment. Well, I have lots of equipment, so I'm not too upset about that. Next. Clock King. Each player destroys an equipment they control and an equipment in their hand. For each you cannot gain a weakness. Well, I can't destroy equipment. You know what? Nope, we're going to defend ourselves. Use Force Field to defend ourselves. While this card is in play, you may put it into your discard pile to avoid an attack. Thank you, Force Field. Saving the day. We are going to contribute. But we have to destroy a top card for having a Personal Crisis. Beginning of our turn, after all. We have Science Cell and Ancient Map here in our hand. We're going to contribute that to Malfunction. Destroy them and say goodbye to Malfunction. We are now at... Oh, that was another at the start of your turn. The top card of the supervillain's deck is cost 10 or greater. Draw a card, so we can draw a card. This will be 3 power because we have Oa. 4 power total. We'll get another Ancient Map. At the very least, it's a contributable card. New card comes out. There is no Personal Crisis, so nothing to destroy. 2, 3, 4, 5. I may put a hero from my discard pile on top of my deck. If I choose not to, I can draw a card. Let's see what heroes I have. I think the only one I have is Robin. Oh, and Ant-Man. Damian Wayne, I mean. I'm going to just draw a card. Since there is no longer Slade Wilson, I do not gain a weakness for this, which is ideal. So shuffle this up. Get that out there. And I'm going to draw a card instead. So we are at 1 power. Going to draw another card because of Canary Cry. 2, 3, 4, 5 power is enough to get Indigo Tribe Power Ring. Boom. New card coming out. Force Field. That's what we want. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep those force fields coming. All right. Power of the Green. 3. 4 with a punch. 6 with a kick. 8 with a kick. 8 total. Nope, because of Oa, I missed my opportunity to do that. Gotta remember I've got Oa. If I don't do it, I'm wasting my time. Wasting it all. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the beginning of my turn. I have that criteria met for Oa. Draw a card. Let's put Ancient Map out there. Once during each of your turns, look at the top card of the deck. You may discard it. Yeah. We'll discard that. We have 1 power for playing Ancient Map, being a equipment. Plus 3 puts us at 4, and we can draw a card for playing 2 equipment. 5, 6, we're going to discard Ancient Map, so we can draw another card. 7, 8, 9, 10 is enough to get rid of Clock King. He is gone. I'm hoping I get a defense card. I don't have one right now. We're going to see how that goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. New card comes out. Did we get a defense card? We didn't. We're going to have to get stuck with whatever happens here. New crisis. Personal crisis. Each time a weakness or starter you own is destroyed, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. 2 cards owned by players must be destroyed during a turn. That's going to be pretty tough. I don't have a lot of destruction cards right now. There are destruction cards in here. They're not really in my deck yet. I have 1, I think. Just the one's not going to cut this. Okay. Next up is our supervillain, and that is Brother Blood. Do I have a defense? No, I don't. Each player reveals the top 3 cards of their deck. Pass 1 to the discard pile of the player on the left and destroy the rest. Basically, I'm going to look at the top 3. I get to keep 1 by putting it in my discard pile, and I have to destroy the rest. Well, we're going to keep Soul Taker Sword. It's one of the only ways I can destroy cards right now. And I have to destroy this weakness and Water Bearer. Okay. Gotta destroy top card of the main deck for having this personal crisis. He costs more than 10, so I can draw a card, thanks to Oa. Force Field's out there, that's draw a card. Where are we now? We're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's count our superpowers. Where are we? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're at 15. With being at 15, I'm just going to push the game forward. We have a defense card out here. There are no supervillains out here. We're going to get rid of Brother Blood. We will gain another personal crisis for doing that. But the game's going to move forward. And with my remaining 3, I buy Water Bearer, by the way. By the way. Tried to say I'd be there. Okay. Just shuffling things up here. I'm going to gain another personal crisis. Got to destroy 2 for doing that. Rutrow. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so we got a card out. We got to get another personal crisis out here. I'm going to just move them both up here real quick. Sudden loss. Discard each ongoing card you control. There goes my defense. You can't play ongoing cards. Contribute 2 ongoing cards. Yikes. Okay. And gotta get a new supervillain. Psimon. Each player destroys 2 cards in their hand, then passes each other card in their hand to the hand of the player on the left. We have to destroy 2 cards. Well, we're going to destroy 2 vulnerabilities. And how would the rest work? Each player destroys 2 cards in their hand, then passes each card in their hand to the hand of the player on their left. Well, that's me. I am the player on my left, so I just destroyed 2 vulnerabilities. That's not bad. Fortunately, that didn't happen during the turn, so Survivor's Guilt is still out there. Since there are 2 personal crises, I do have to destroy the top 2 cards of the main deck, which would have been, well, nothing great. So I have to contribute 2 ongoing cards and destroy 2 cards during a turn. Birthday Cake is 4 power. 5. And then this is going to copy another card. I guess it would copy Birthday Cake, which will give it 3. So 4, 5, 8, and I get to draw a card for playing 2 equipment. Draw a card for playing Force Field. And 3 is 11. So let's get. Oh, I really like both of these. We're gonna go White Lantern Power Ring. That's what we're gonna go with. Can't afford both. Go White Lantern Power Ring. 1 card comes out, destroy 2 cards. Gotta get rid of that personal crisis. We're gonna run through this real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Put a hero on top of my discard pile. Don't have one, so I can just draw a card then. So that's going to be 1 power because of Nightwing and draw a card. 1 power and draw another card. So 1, and then draw another card. So we are at 1 power. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's enough to get Winged Warrior here. Gotta get some destruction cards, or at the very least get some ongoing cards out there. Wait, I wasn't able to play Force Field. I shouldn't, because he's an ongoing card, so I shouldn't have been able to play him. That was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. My bad. So what I'll do is... How should I take care of this? Well, 1 card needs to come out, and 2 need to be destroyed. And this turn, we'll see. Play Soul Taker Sword, which is going to be 2, 3. Yep, it's going to be 3 power because of Nightwing. We can destroy a card in our hand, which will be this weakness. Then we're going to contribute this ongoing card to sudden loss. Yep. And 4 power here is enough to get Helmet of Fate. Always like the Dr. Fate character. 1 card coming out, 2 destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Do I have any ongoing cards? Not a single one. That's too bad. Alright, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Count our superpowers. 10, 11, 12, 13. Get that over there. 14 total. That's enough to get rid of both of these guys at 7. New card comes out. 2 are going to get destroyed, though. Gotta fix this. 2 getting destroyed every turn is killing me. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Really? No ongoing cards in that entire hand. That is strange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is not enough for me to do anything this turn. Okay, new card comes out. 2 getting destroyed. 1 and 2. I am nervous. I went ahead too soon. I should have made my deck a little stronger, a little more diverse, it looks like. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. How are we doing here? Any ongoing cards? Not a single one. Man. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I didn't play another hero, so that's it there. 8 is enough for me to get World's Mightiest Mortal. That's what we're going to do. New card comes out. Oh, that's a new personal crisis. That's a 3rd personal crisis. This one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Each time you buy or gain a non-villain card from the lineup, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. To beat, a player must buy or gain 2 or more non-villain cards from the lineup during a turn. Okay, 1 card comes out, and we have to destroy 3 cards for there being 3 personal crises. That is dangerous. We are again in a dangerous territory there. Well, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Normally I just buy Titans together, but I'm going to wait for later and just buy blank for now. Again, that's because of Weakened Heart. New card coming out. Gotta get rid of 3 here. 1, 2, 3 destroyed 3 cards in there. Oh man. 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 2 of those 3 were ongoing cards. Going to contribute this ongoing card here, saying goodbye to sudden loss. That's over. Does that count? I think that counts. If I contribute, I think that counts as destroying a card, which would get rid of Survivor's Guilt, I believe. I'm just going to look that up real quick. You can contribute any number of cards to Crisis during your turn, but the cards you contribute must be of the type, cost, etc. mentioned in the to beat text of the Crisis you're contributing to. That's true, that happened. That means you can't just dump weakness cards there to get rid of them. If a card can gain a type or change costs, just blah, 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 blah. Contributed cards remain with the crisis until the requirements to beat that crisis have been met. When the players beat a crisis, remove all cards contributed to that crisis from the game and put that crisis face up next to the crisis deck to form a crisis discard pile. So they don't get destroyed, they get removed from the game, actually. That means there's some things in here that shouldn't be. So let me just try and filter some of that out. So they don't get destroyed, they get removed from the game, which is a totally different set of terms if you're unfamiliar. Let's try and remember what these were my these two were my other two. They were removed from the game. What else was there? Wally West and Katana, they were two of them. That's certainly true. I think they were the first two, actually. No, there was a card of cost 5 or greater right there. Yep, that's it. Okay. So, removed from the game, not destroyed. So that's not going to get rid of Survivor's Guilt. Alright, so we have a total of 4 power here, 5, 6, 7. Since that is not enough to buy both, I'm not going to buy any. I'm going to try and keep going to get rid of Weakened Heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get a new card out here and destroy 2 cards. 2 good cards destroyed. That's too bad. Gain all power rings from the lineup and then put them into your hand. Then gain any card from the lineup and put it on top of your deck. We're going to gain the Manhunter. He doesn't go on top of our deck. He gets destroyed. So that's 1 power because of Nightwing. Put a hero on top of my deck. Or draw a card. Do I have a hero I want? Do I have a hero? Oh, we're going to go with World's Mightiest Mortal. Put him on top of my deck. And then since I played 2 equipment, draw a card. So that's 6 power. Look at the top 2 cards of the main deck. Put any number of them in the lineup and the rest back on top of any order. We're going to leave that Vigilant Guard there so that new defense card comes out. So that's 6 power. 7, 8, 9. We can play ongoing cards again. Drawing a card. 10. That's enough to get rid of both of these. Saying goodbye to Weakened Heart. Alright, progress. I'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. New card comes out. Only 1 card getting destroyed this time. Oa comes out. Can't use it because it's not the beginning of my turn anymore. But 3 power. 4, 5 power. We're going to buy Vigilant Guard just to have that extra defense card. New card coming out. New card destroyed. Plastic Man we need. If we can get Plastic Man in the same turn as Soul Taker Sword, we can get rid of Survivor's Guilt. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll see if that happens, though. We'll use Oa to get Psimon. New card here. There's Soul Taker Sword now. So, we can put a hero on top of our deck. And we will. And I'm thinking it's going to be World's Mightiest Mortal. Because nothing else is going to copy here, I don't think. Nope. Okay, so World's Mightiest Mortal, right on top. That's 1 power. 2, 3. I can destroy a card in my hand. We will destroy. I don't want to destroy any of these, so I'm just not going to. Sorry, World. 2, 3, but I get to draw a card. That's going to put me at 8. And I can look at the top 2 cards, put them back in any order. Ooh, we're going to put Red Lantern Ring right here. That's going to help with Survivor's Guilt. In fact, maybe I should. Yeah, we're going to use our ability. What were they again? We're going to put Red Lantern Ring out here. We're going to leave Orange Lantern Ring in there. So, again, we're at 8 power. This copies the power of another card, so it's going to copy that 5, making it 13. I don't have a villain, so that's going to be draw a card. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 is enough to get rid of Psimon. So 24 minus 11 brings us down to 13. Minus 5 brings us down to 8, and then minus Plastic Man here of 3 brings us down to 5. That's a pretty good start to getting rid of Survivor's Guilt. I don't feel as bad about some of those other less lucrative turns. Okay, gotta shuffle all this. I'm really hoping we get 2 destruction cards in the same turn. I've got 2 of them, and I've got a Plastic Man which can copy a destruction card. So if I get Plastic Man with either one of those other 2, or if I get those 2 in the same hand, we can get rid of Survivor's Guilt. That is the game plan. Let's see how that goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for me. Gotta have a card come out. Gonna get a new personal crisis. It's gonna be Unappreciated. Each time you contribute to a crisis, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Contribute 3 cards of cost 1 or greater. 2 cards are going to get destroyed because we have 2 crises up there. And our new supervillain is Crisis Troia. Each player gets a personal crisis, then destroys the top card of the main deck for each personal crisis they have. We will defend ourselves from that. Question is, do we want to use Force Field or Skeets? You may discard this card to avoid an attack if you do. You know what? No, we're going to use Force Field. Beginning of my turn means we can use Oa. Boom. And then for this, I have to contribute 3 cards of cost 1 or greater. Oh, I don't want to contribute. I have to contribute a kick. I will contribute a kick, I mean. So contribute this kick, and it's each time you contribute to a crisis, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. So a new card is going to come out for that. That's a start. Draw a card for Skeets. That's 1 power because it's a equipment. Plus another 3 is 4, and we get to draw another card because it's 2 equipment. Plastic Man is going to copy Birthday Cake for another 3 power. So 4 plus 3 is 7, 8, 9, and 2 weaknesses here. Means we can buy both of these at least. That's a start. Goodbye, Talon. And hello, Orange Lantern Power Ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 from my hand. New card comes out. 2 cards are getting destroyed. We use Oa to draw another card. Okay, how can we do this? I need to contribute 3 cards of cost 1 or greater. Let's go ahead. We will contribute... I'm going to contribute Damian Wayne, which causes a new card to come out. And then we're also going to contribute Vigilant Guard. Yeah, we're going to contribute Vigilant Guard to get another card to come out, but get rid of Unappreciated. These are all removed from the game, and Unappreciated is gone. So that's the start of our turn. We'll put this ongoing out, +2. 4, but with Nightwing, that's 5. I can destroy a card in my hand. I will destroy Deadman, and with the hopes of bringing him back. So each time a weakness or starter is destroyed at the top card. So no, that's not what happened. 2 cards owned by players must be destroyed during a turn. I have to draw a card. We already destroyed 1, so if we can do it again. Yes! Yes! Okay, not my favorite card, but let's see how we do this. Okay, so we are at 2, 5. I'm going to put those up here as my play cards. That's 5 power. Then we're going to play Red Lantern. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, leave 1 on top, and destroy the other one. We will leave Birthday Cake on top, destroy this punch. A new card comes out because we destroyed a starter card. But we did destroy 2 cards during 1 turn, getting rid of Survivor's Guilt at all. This totals again at 2, 3, right? 3 power total. Oh, and then these 2. So 5. Since I played 2 equipment, I get to draw a card now. 6, 7, 8. We're going to buy Omen. and call that, I think. Nope, you know what? We're not going to buy Omen. We're going to buy Star Sapphiring. New card comes out. Nothing getting destroyed, though. That's a good start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Because we have Oa and Crisis Troia out there, we will draw another card. All right. Let's look at the top 2 cards of the main deck. Put any number of them into the lineup and reveal and put the rest back in any order. We will put Donna Troy on top here, so she comes up sooner, but we will not be moving that out onto the main deck at all. So that's 5. 6, 7, plus with him brings him up to additional 3, so that's 10 total. I can put a hero from my discard pile on top of my deck. What do we have? We have Plastic Man. Yeah, we'll put Plastic Man on top. Why not? No, that's not a great one. No, not Plastic Man. We'll just go ahead and draw a card instead. So we're at 5 power and we can draw a card. Sorry, 5, 6, because Skeet's going to give us 1 because of Nightwing. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, and 12. Got to get rid of Brother Blood if we're ever going to move past this. And we'll use our other 6 to get Omen, which I wanted earlier anyway. So who's complaining? Not me. Not me. That was a good couple turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. New card coming out is Donna Troy, as we suspected. Alright, gain all Lantern Rings from the lineup and put them into your hand. And then gain a card from the lineup and put it on top of your deck. We will put Donna Troy on top of my deck. I got 1 power for White Lantern Power Battery there. Brings us to 5 here, right? 4 power here. 5 power total. We'll get Apocalypse for what it's worth. I just have 2 weaknesses here. New card comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and because of Crisis Troia, we get a 6 card and Oa. Okay. 2, I can discard any number of ongoing cards. I control, draw a card for each discard. We're going to discard Titans together. Drawing a card. So it's 2 power. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Allow me to draw another card. 9, 10. 10 and 3 is 13. 14, 15, plus 1 for each superpower. 16, 17. 18, 19. 20, 21. 21 power. Plus, I've got this. Equal to the power of a card you already played this turn. We will make it equal to Starbolt. So that's 21, 22, 23. What was all this? 24, 25. 26, 27. 28. 29. Goodbye, Crisis Troia, bringing us down to 19. Hello, Shazam. Bringing us down to 12, and I'm going to leave Sonic Siren up there, unless I get something that asks for cards that specifically cost 4, or superheroes. I'm probably going to leave her there. Get this shuffled. Get our hand ready, get a new personal crisis, get our cards out here on the lineup. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get our new personal crisis going, and that is Out of Control. Each time you draw 1 or more cards during your turn, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. 3 or more cards must be drawn during a player's turn. That's totally doable. Can seem difficult at times, but it is totally doable. Alright, and then we get a new supervillain. That supervillain is Blackfire. Do I have a defense card? I do. I've got 2 of the same defense card, in fact. Each player destroys a superpower they control and a superpower in their hand. We will just defend with Skeets. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, you may put a hero from your discard pile into your hand or draw a card. There is no discard pile right now. We're just going to draw a card. Beginning of our turn means we can use Oa to draw an additional card. So, gain all power rings from gain all power rings from the lineup and put them into your hand. Then gain any card from the lineup and put it on top of your deck. We'll put Jason Blood on top of our deck. Okay. Do I have perfect? Here's what's going to happen now. We play Damien. That's 2, allowing us to discard Oa. And we get to draw a card for discarding an ongoing card. That means we've drawn 1 card this turn. Each time you draw 1 or more cards during your turn, add the top card of the main deck. Okay. So, we've drawn 1 card. Skeets allows us to draw a card, and because it's our second equipment, we get to draw another card. That is 3 cards. That's 2 more cards coming to the lineup, but that is goodbye to Out of Control. So our total power right now is 1, 2, 3, 6. I can put a villain. I don't have any villains right now. 7, 8. We will destroy this weakness in my hand. 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 3 is, 15. 15 minus 6 is 9, minus 3 is 6. We will go ahead and get Katana for being a defense card. We will leave Sonic Siren out there, even though we can afford her. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get a new card out there. Nothing to destroy because there's no personal crises. That is what we want to see. Crises? Sure. That's 2 power there. I have no locations, so that's only 2 more power. So that's 4, 6, 8, and that's it. She's just worth 2. So everything's worth 2, so she's worth another 2, so that's 10, plus another 1 for being an equipment. That brings us to 11. Not enough to get rid of Blackfire. Gonna leave both of those out there. So it didn't really get what I wanted this turn. Not at all. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully we get Omen soon so that we can get rid of Blackfire and destroy a few cards. Wait, didn't I have... I thought I contributed to a crisis. Did I contribute cards? No, it was just drawing cards. That's what it was. New card comes out. Alright, Apocalypse as a location. Each time I play a villain. Once during each of your turns, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a villain, draw it. If not, I may discard it. Alright, let's look at it. We'll discard this kick. I'm not going to use it. We'll use Canary Caw to draw a card. Helmet of Fate. Red Lantern. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Leave 1 on top and destroy the other one. We will leave Shazam on top. We will destroy this kick. It's equal to destroy the 1 plus power equal to the destroyed card's cost. That's 3. So at the end of the day, this is so far 1, 2, 3. This is 3 because 2 plus Nightwing is 3. Plus 3 for the kick here brings us to 6. And I get to draw a card for playing 2 equipment. 7, 8. Look at the top card of the main deck and then return. Look and play it. I get to look at the top card of the main deck and play it. So that is again 3, 6, 7, 8, and then draw a card because of that. 8 plus 3 is 11. I am tempted to use Plastic Man to copy Red Lantern. And in fact, I will. We're going to get this weakness down here. We're going to use Plastic Man to copy this. So that's 11. I have to destroy one of these. We will destroy Water Bearer, leave Birthday Cake on top. So that's 14 power total. Get rid of Plague brings us down to 8 power. Not enough for Blackfire, but got rid of some cards that I wasn't really using. Red Lantern Power Ring's always a gamble. I was hoping to get rid of a weakness. I wasn't trying to generate power. I was just trying to get rid of junk. Alright. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. If they share... You know what? Before I do that... Oh, no. That's what I'm doing first. Sorry. Yep. If they share a card type, put them back in any order. If not, draw them. They are the same card type. They are both punches. I'll put them back, I guess, in the order I saw them. Well, we can use our ability here for Apocalypse to look at the top card. It's not a villain, so we can discard it. So there's that. So we're at 1 power because it's an equipment. +3 puts us at 4, and we can draw a card. We already know what that is. 4 and 3 is 7. +5 is 12. Look at the top 2 cards, put them back in any order. We'll leave Kyle Rayner right there on top. Thank you. And 13 with this punch means that we're going to get rid of Blackfire for sure. And hopefully we're going to have a defense card here for whatever happens next. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Do I have a defense card? Oh, nope, I do, but you can't play this one from hand. This one can only be played from being out in play of the ongoing cards, not from your hand. New card comes out. Oh, we're going to have a personal crisis, so this card gets that destroyed. Discard each superpower you control. You can't play superpowers. Contribute 2 superpowers. Okay. Cheshire. Each player destroys a card that costs 1, 2, or 3 they control, and 1 in their hand. For each you cannot gain a weakness. We have to destroy Force Field. That is unfortunate. And we gain a weakness for not having one we control. Not ideal. Alright. It's the beginning of my turn. We'll use Apocalypse. Is this a villain? It's not. We will discard this punch. Alright. Orange Lantern Power Ring. You may gain an equipment of cost 5 or less from the lineup and put it into your hand. If you choose not to, +2 power. There are no equipment. So that's going to be 3 power total for being an equipment. 3. And then each time a player plays a Unity card, including this one, that player may destroy a card in their hand or discard pile. We will destroy this weakness right from our hand. Again, we are at 2 power, 3 power total. It's not enough to do anything I want to do. You know, we'll get a kick. We're going to get a kick because I need cards to give to Depowered, and kicks count for that. Whatever happened to Oa? I must have discarded it because of Damien earlier. I have to go back and look at that. I don't think I destroyed it. I hope I didn't. It's a good card. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. New card comes out, and 1 gets destroyed because of Depowered. Can't play superpowers. What do we got? Ooh, I'm not contributing Starbolt. That's not happening. That's just not going to happen. That's too powerful. Alright, can't play Oa because it's not the beginning of my turn, but we can play Apocalypse. Not a supervillain, and we will leave that there, please. Alright. You may gain an equipment of cost 5 or less from the lineup and put it into your hand. If you choose not to, +2 power. We're going to gain Legion Flight Ring, so that's 1 power. And then we get to draw a card because of Legion Flight Ring, and because of Nightwing, we get to draw a second card. So, 1 power total. Then, gain all power rings from the lineup and put them into your hand. Then gain any card from the lineup and put it on top of your deck. We're going to gain Kyle Rayner, put him right on top. And again, we are at, what was it again? 1 power only. 2 power. Can't play that. 7 power. Allows me to look at these 2 cards, put them back in any order. Leave them as is, yes. 12 power. Can't play this. I'll get Canary Cry only so I can contribute it if necessary. And we'll get 1 more kick. 1 more kick. That should be plenty of unnecessary kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. New card comes out. Card gets destroyed. About, 2/3 through the main deck. Villains could be a little lower, probably about halfway, but we'll see what happens. Contribute Canary Call here. Ooh. Let's see. 1, I can put a hero on top of my deck. But instead we will just draw a card. Let's play Apocalypse. Let's look at this. It's not a villain. We will leave it there though. What was it again? Yeah. Alright, so we're going to play Damian Wayne, bringing us to 3 power. We will discard Apocalypse and draw a card. Oh, we can't play that. Oh, that was dumb. That was real dumb. Don't ever listen to me. I don't know why you're even watching. Alright, so 3, 4, 7 for each different power ring. In our discard pile, it's another 2. That's a battery. That's a ring. That's 9. 9 total. It's not enough to get rid of Cheshire, but I can copy Skeets and draw another card. It was a weakness. That doesn't help anyone. Alright, 9 power is not going to give me what I want, but I will get Helmet of Fate. New card comes out. Card getting destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Because of Oa, I can draw a card. And we will contribute. We'll contribute Power of the Green. Yeah. I've got so many better ones that I would rather contribute. Just how long is it going to take, you know? How long indeed. Well, let's see what happens. I might actually draw a good beneficial card here. 1, 2. So that's 3, 4 because of Nightwing. 5, 6, drawing a card. 9, 12, 13 power. That 13 power is enough to beat Cheshire and also buy this Batarang and not have to destroy those 2 superpowers for Depowered. So we're going to take our chances there, taking on a new personal crisis. 2, 3, 4, 5. How are we doing defense-wise? No defense. All right, let's see what happens. We have to get a new personal crisis, and that is discard each card of cost 1, 2, or 3 you control. You can't play cards of cost 1, 2, or 3. Contribute through 2 cards of cost 1, 2, or 3. That's Inflated Ego. New card comes out, 2 cards getting destroyed for having 2 personal crises. And our supervillain is Harvest. Each player destroys a hero they control and a hero in their hand. For each you cannot gain a weakness. Oh, I can't defend. Have to destroy Omen even though I don't want to. And I have to gain a weakness. That was not great. Not great at all. At least the beginning of my turn now. That costs 10 or greater. I can draw a card. We will play, well, we will not play this kick. We will contribute it to Depowered, destroying or removing those from the game and getting rid of Depowered. Then we will play Soul Taker Sword, which is going to be 3 power for me, destroying this weakness in my hand. 4. Alright, we're going to try Red Lantern Ring, see if it works. Yeah, it does. Leaving one on top, destroying the other. So that's 4 power total still, but I get to draw a card for playing 2 equipment. 5 power, and then I can copy the power of another card. We'll go Soul Taker Sword. 6, 7, we'll get New Genesis, and leave it at that. Didn't have a single card of cost 1, 2, or 3 that turn. That's pretty rare. Okay. New card has to come out, and a card has to get destroyed. Inflated Ego. Any cards that cost 1, 2, or 3? I have 2 cards. Contribute 2 cards that cost 1, 2, or 3. Okay, that's 2 kicks. Saying goodbye to Inflated Ego. And I can put a hero on top of my deck. Let's see what we got in our discard pile here. I know Omen's gone. Omen's the one I wanted back. With Omen, I'd be able to start destroying some things. I think we want to put... No, I'm not going to draw anything this turn, so that's not going to be helpful. Yeah, we'll put World's Mightiest Mortal on top. That'll be good for our hand next turn. So that's 1 power, 2 power total, leaving us with nothing we can do at least, but heck, it's a start. Alright, let's shuffle these up and get our new deck going. Come on, let's do this. There's that. Get our deck ready here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and because of Oa, we will draw a 6th card. Alright, Star Sapphire. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. If they share a card type, put them back in any order. If not, draw them. We will draw these. Yep. Alright, that is 1 power then because of Star Sapphire. So that's 6. Reveal the top 2. Put them back in any order. Yep, right there. Put that villain down. That is 6 power. 7, 8, and draw a card. 11. 11 and 3 is 14. 15. 16 plus 3 is 19. This can copy the power of a card. It's going to copy World's Mightiest Mortal. 19 plus 5 is 24. Goodbye, Harvest. Leaving me with 14 left. Oh, sorry. Granny Goodness would have gone first. Still would have been more than enough because I have 9 left now. And I think we'll stop there for our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Do I have a defense card? I do. I do. Please don't be the defense personal crisis. That's all I need. Villainous Lineage. Each time you buy or gain, gain, or defeat a villain, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Players may contribute villains they buy or gain or defeat to the crisis. Contribute 3 villains. Ooh, hopefully there is enough villains in this stack of cards remaining. If not, we'll just keep it up there and move on to the next super villain. But anyway, here is ours. The Brain and Monsieur Mallah. Each player flips their superhero face down. We're not doing that. We're defending. Katana. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, draw a card. New card has to come out. We have a personal crisis, so this card gets destroyed. Unfortunately, it's a villain, which could have been used for Villainous Lineage, but that's not the case this turn. He costs more than 10. We can draw a card. We will play New Genesis here. Is it a hero? It's not. We can discard it then. We won't, though. We'll leave it there. No, we will discard it. I'm sorry. Yeah, we will. 2, but with Nightwing, that's 3. We'll destroy this weakness. That's 3 power. Plus another 3 is 6, and we can draw a card. We can draw another card. 7 power and 2 weaknesses here. I guess we'll buy Raven, and that will be that turn. New card comes out. New card getting destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I am a little further down this stack than I like to be in a Teen Titans game. We are using not Teen Titans, obviously, but you know how I feel. All right, he does cost more than 10, so I can draw a 6th card. That's this. Gain all power rings in the lineup and then put them... I'm not going to do that this turn, probably. You know, maybe I will. Gain all power rings. No, let's do New Genesis. Is this a hero? It is, so we can draw it. Cool. Now we'll do this. Gain all power rings from the lineup and put them into your hand. Then gain a card, any card from the lineup on top of your deck. I guess we'll put Saint Walker on top of our deck. So that's 1 power. We will do this. Boom, boom. Looking at these, we are going to leave Orange Lantern there. Sorry, yep, and then we're going to destroy Saint Walker. So that's another 5 power. So that is 1 plus 5 is 6, and I get to draw a card for playing 2 equipment. There are no equipment in the lineup to use this, but I can get 2 power for it, so I will. So again, that is 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not going to discard any of these. But with this, that is 15, 16, 17, 18, plus those superpowers brings it to 19. Okay. And then 19 and 3 is 22, plus 2 for all the other rings. So that is 24, 26. Do I have any rings in my destroyed pile? My discard pile? 28. 30. 30 is far more than enough to meet the Brain and Monsieur Mallah. And that is going to be it for that because I don't have any need for these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's my hand here. I need defense there. There is a defense there. Sweet. Alright, I have to gain a new personal crisis. It's going to be Trial by Combat. Each time a villain enters the lineup, you discard a card. Contribute a defense card. A single defense card. Okay? New card has to come out, and we have to destroy 2 cards. We're having 2 personal crises. Then, new villain. Crisis Superboy Prime. Each player gets a personal crisis, then discards a card for each personal crisis they have. We will defend against that with Helmet of Fate. You may discard this card and any number of other cards to avoid an attack. If you do, draw cards equal to the number of other cards discarded. We will discard this Punch and this Kick, and we will also discard Apocalypse. Yeah, so that's 3 cards that we will draw. 1, 2, 3. And since he costs more than 10, we can use O to draw an additional card. And that is an interesting start, to say the least. Skeets allows me to put a hero from my discard pile on top of my deck. We're going to go with Kyle Rayner, I think. Let me look at the other options, but I think he's going to be my best one right now. Yeah, he is. All right, then we're going to play another... We're going to play Birthday Cake, so that's 1 power. Wait, no. We're going to play New Genesis. Is it a hero? Yes, it is. So we're going to draw him. Then we're going to play... We're going to play Skeets. I can put another hero on top of my deck. What hero do we want to use? Probably Winged Warrior. No, it's going to be World's Mightiest Mortal. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Put him on top of my deck. We played 2 equipment because of Nightwing we can draw a card, getting that into our hands. Alright, that is a good start. I have to contribute a defense card. We will contribute Canary Call. That's gone. Trial by Combat is gone. Still don't have any villains to contribute to that, but I think we might get rid of Superboy Prime this turn anyway. We are at 1 power total. 1 and 5 puts us at 6. We can look at these 2 cards. I guess we'll put Trigon on top in the hopes of getting rid of Villainous Lineage. In fact, maybe we can just put him out. No, we're not going to put him out. No, we're gonna put him there so he comes out next turn. So anyway, we're at 6, 7, 8. 8 and 3 is 11, plus all those rings. All of those rings bring us to 13, 15, 17, and then 19 power this turn, plus this ongoing card brings us to 21. Goodbye, Crisis Superboy Prime. So that would leave me with 8 power. I'm not going to buy any of these. Yeah, that's that turn. Okay. That's 2, so I have to shuffle this discard pile. How are we doing? How are we doing here? This is looking pretty good. I don't remember what the final villain's attack is in Crisis 4, so we are about to find out the hard way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have a defense card? Usually the final villain doesn't have an attack, but I do have one just in case. Alright, so we do have to get a new personal crisis. And since we used all of them, we gotta shuffle our deck here. And bring one out. I'm not even gonna look. I know I have different backs in some of them. The ones that I put into the main deck, I put the sleeves on them so I couldn't tell that personal crisis was coming, because that wouldn't be fair. So I'm not gonna look, so that in case, I don't even remember what they were, so I guess it wouldn't matter at this point anyway. I'm just trying to be as fair as possible. I always try to be as fair as possible. I don't see the point in lying, because the game is supposed to be a challenge. So, I don't even know if that's shuffled. So we'll go with this guy here, right here. Okay. Survivor's Guilt. That is not the one I really wanted. Definitely not. Each time a weakness or starter you own is destroyed, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. 2 cards owned by players must be destroyed during a turn. Okay, new card comes out. 2 cards getting destroyed. 1, 2. Now we have our last supervillain, and it is Crisis Trigon. Unavoidable first appearance attack. Each player gets a personal crisis. That's another personal crisis. So I guess that would have been a 3rd card destroyed. Sudden loss. Discard all ongoing cards you control. You can't play ongoing cards. Contribute 2 ongoing cards. Very well. Stack ongoing. Trigon costs 5 more to defeat for each personal crisis in play. That's not necessarily a total loss. I mean, it's doubling his price, obviously, because of that, but that's still doable, honestly. Alright, so Helmet of Fate is 2, 3, since it's because of Nightwing. With Batarang, that's going to bring us to 5, and I can draw a card. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess we're going to buy Trigon the Demon, which gets contributed to Villainous Lineage. Each time you buy or gain or defeat a villain, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Players may contribute villains they buy or defeat to this crisis. Contribute 3 villains. That's a start, right? It's certainly a start. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. New card coming out. And we have to destroy 1, 2, 3 cards. Okay. Earth's Mightiest Mortal is 5 power, and look at the top card of the main deck. Look at the top 2 cards of the main deck. Ooh, those are good cards. Put the power ring out there, because that's going to be more useful sooner. That's 5 power. This is going to... Did I have any power rings in my discard pile? I'm just checking. I have a Kyle Rayner here. I just want to make sure. Alright, so 5. It's going to copy World's Mightiest Mortal for 10 and get an additional 1 for being on equipment. So that's an 11 power total. 11, 12, 13. Its weakness does nothing. 13 plus 3 is 16. With this is 17, 18. We get Red Lantern Core for 5, bring us down to 13, and bring another card out. Get this Blue Lantern Power Ring. 18 plus... I'm sorry, 13 minus 5 brings us down to 8. I'm not going to buy any of those cards. There we go. New card coming out, and 3 getting destroyed. It's 1, 2, and 3. Getting pretty low on that main deck. But I am enjoying myself. And one of the good things about this is because of how Crisis 4 works, you usually go pretty far through the main deck, since you're destroying cards pretty much every turn. Additionally, in Heroes Unite with Crisis 2, you don't always get through the whole main deck. You don't always see all of the lantern rings and such. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it's good to see them and actually play them for once. Alright, I don't have any defense. I'm sorry, I don't have any ongoing cards still. No villains, and I can destroy 2 cards in a turn. Don't think that's going to happen this turn. But anyway, 1 power for Star Sapphire. Look at the top 2 of my deck. There are different types. I may draw them. We'll play Apocalypse. I can look at the top card. Is it a villain? It is not. I will discard this punch. So we are at 1 power. Then I can gain an equipment of cost 5 or less from the lineup. I will not. I'll just do the 2. So that is 2. 3 power and draw a card for being 2 equipment. I can put a hero from my discard pile on top of my deck. I will put Kyle Rayner there, I think. Yep. Should have done that earlier before I played the second equipment. That way, I would have drawn him. That's okay. That's still going to happen because we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, and draw a card. 4 plus 5 puts us at 9. 10, 11 plus 3. 11 plus 3 puts us at 14. I get plus 2 for all the other rings. 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. 22 total? Yes, 22 total. That's not enough to defeat Crisis Trigon. We will buy Warrior Princess. That's what we're going to do. 1 card coming out. 3 cards have to get destroyed. 1, 2, and 3. Anything good in there? A few I would like to have. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't do this. I wasn't supposed to play Apocalypse. I can't play ongoing cards. That's not right. Sorry, people. Hate when that happens. Alright, I can gain all power rings from the lineup and then put them into your hand, then gain any card from the lineup and put on top of your deck. We'll put Hero from the Future on top of our deck. So that's 1 power. We can draw a card. We played 2 equipment, so I can draw another card. We can put a hero from our discard pile on top of our deck. That hero is going to be Kyle Rayner. Again, that is 1 power total still. 2, 3. 6. 6 and 3 is 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Not buying any of that, though. Two, 3, 4, 5. Wait, you know what? Villainous Lineage was already out when I beat Crisis Superboy Prime, which would have been the 3rd villain. He's gone. That's gone. Because I do believe supervillains count for that. I'm just going to double check, but I'm almost certain that's the case. Where is it? The ability to contribute defeated villains to this crisis, blah, 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 blah. Defeated supervillains may also be contributed. Yes, so that's gone. There are just quite a few mistakes there between that ongoing card and my Villainous Lineage being out there longer than it should have been. Okay. Anyway, we do have to have 1 card come out, and I have to destroy 2. It's going to be these 2. I don't know if I have any villains left in this match. Okay. So, 3, and with our ability, that's 4, 5, 6, and we can draw a card. Ugh. Ugh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Count those rings. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 power right now. 18, 19, 20, plus 1 for each superpower. 21. Is that really it? Was that really the first one? It really was. Okay, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, we're at 24 power. Crisis Trigon is going to cost us 25 with these 2 out here. Look at the top 2 cards. We can destroy 1. We'll destroy Birthday Cake, bringing us up to 28. And because of Kyle Rayner, that's going to add 2 more. That's 30. That is more than enough to defeat Crisis Trigon, and we won. Not many cards left in the main deck. It kind of was a trade-off of a few mistakes in there where some were beneficial for me and some of them were beneficial for the game. So I'm just going to call that an even spread for now. I really like this setup. I haven't played this Crisis with this particular base set before, and I'm glad I did because it changed up how quick that Heroes Unite became. Crisis 4 is a lot faster than the other Crisis modes. And Heroes Unite is known for being a bit longer with all the cards that say count your discard pile and blah, 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 blah. So it was a lot of fun to have it be a lot faster in combination with a lot of those new cards. So I hope you enjoyed. I know I did. If you like the mat, it is available in my Etsy store. If you like the setup, you should join the Solo Crisis League. We play a new round every week. Every 5 rounds starts a new season. And each season adds in unique rules, like this one where we shuffled some personal crisis cards into the main deck stack. I had a great time. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you join the Solo Crisis League if you're interested. Have a good night.